Have you ever wondered if CODIS is all it's cracked up to be? It has so much data in it, surely it's perfectly reliable. Well, since we're here and talking about it, I obviously don't. See, the DNA stored in systems like CODIS and NDIS is old. In comparison to the crimes it's meant to help solve, ancient. But what about the DNA inside suspects? That's all new, and there are two very good reasons why. Number one is biological mutations. Now I can hear you, but this is rare and it doesn't happen all that much, so why would we even talk about... But it does happen. More so in mitochondrial DNA than nuclear. The other good reason is epigenetics. Epigenetics, unlike biological DNA morphing, is not a mutation, but rather the body's natural reaction to a shift in environment. Maybe you're exercising more. Maybe you've given up alcohol. Or gone back to it. The point is, the proteins created in your body, or the way your genes are expressed, has shifted in a way that may be permanent enough to affect future generations. This is explained particularly well by Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, a pediatrician who studied the effects of adverse childhood experiences on her patients' health. One particular mother involved in the study noticed her daughter's asthma seemed to flare up most when the girl's father punched a hole in the wall. Who'd have guessed? Now, what would happen if a child with many adverse experiences, whose body had already gotten used to changing its DNA a little, was placed into an even more stressful environment? That's right, we're talking about the school-to-prison pipeline! Children from low-income families who happen to be in minority groups tend to struggle in schools, as they don't have the resources to perform well and their time outside school is spent supporting their families. Because of this, they are socially outcast and tend to join gangs or become delinquents. This is especially problematic in schools that claim to have a zero-tolerance policy.
Well, Carl, we know you beat up that gay kid on Monday, but you're a star quarterback and the game is Friday night, so we can't really suspend you. See you at practice.
Children who are already struggling who happen to lash out, on the other hand?
Well, Martin, you're expelled.
For what?
Vandalism.
I was in art class. Shh.
I don't care.
Prison causes just as much stress and environmental change as a sad childhood, if not more. So, if we collect DNA prior to incarceration and try to match it with the same prisoner after their release, we'll find differences. In conclusion, I think it's important we take evidence determined by old DNA and cross-examinations with it with a grain of salt. That's all I really have to say, so peace out.